Destiny on the line, knocked out 100 times. Right back up, we climb, we climb, we climb, we climb. Victory on the mind, all we know is the grind. When we at war, we fight, we fight, we fight, we fight.
Went straight for the title, no time to idle. I'm finna get it, put that on the Bible. This is survival, gotta treat every movement like the final. 1 by a mile, nobody believe it, they all in denial. Hey, look at me, look at me, look at me. Still in the show, that's the
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another edition of High School Football here on a WKTY, coming to you live from Swanson Field. I am Teek Fenwick. Joining me as always, Scott Willinger. We're bringing you the action here on WKTYSports.com/HHS or your Holmen Vikings app on a Roku or other smart TVs. And Scott, one of the most fun games of the year for a Holmen Viking fan. We have the Lacrosse Logan game tonight. What better way to close out the regular season than here at Swanson Field this evening?
Yeah, I mean, we're down here at Swanson Field in the brand new press box, and the atmosphere is electric tonight. I mean, last year we had a great game. Different check at the helm, but still, it's a great way to end the season. Still a little bit on the line for the game tonight, so yeah, it's going to be a great game tonight.
Of course, in terms of conference implications, Holmen losing to La Crosse Central last week. Ball's in Central's court. They want sole possession of the conference or not. They are playing the Onalaska Hilltoppers tonight. Holmen would need Central to lose, and of course a win versus Logan tonight for a tie in the conference. Logan, they're 4-2, so kind of in the middle right now, Scott. But when it comes to the seeding this year, every win counts, especially for D3 Logan. A win against the Vikings would be huge on their resume. And of course, with these two, as you brought up, that 17-14, a win in overtime for the Vikings last week. There is no easy games between these two. You know, throw out the records or just roll the ball out and let them play. Whatever cliche we want to have, it seems like you can use it for Holmen and Logan. And lacrosse with all of their sports, they are just a gritty team. It's truly north side tough, and it is fun to see these two butt heads, especially here on the gridiron tonight.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully, WKTY, we were able to bring Logan football all year long, so we've been able to talk to Drew Kelly and Tyler Belke, and this Logan team's been gritty. I think beginning of the year they were kind of young, and I was able to do the first game and wasn't sure what they were going to amount to, and throughout the course of the season they've shown some pretty good resolve, and tough game against Central, tough game against Reedsburg, but yeah, they don't play like a team with a sophomore quarterback.
Yeah, Tommy Check, of course, not as big as his brother, who was at 215 last year. Bradley now playing at UWL, along with Holmen alum Jaron Nygren and Gavin Golden Leg Davis as well. So it's always going to be a fun one. Holmen coached by Travis Kowalski, Logan coached by Casey Noble, who I always got to give him his due. No matter what Logan brings with their numbers, what they have for personnel, he always gets the most out of his personnel and his team, which you'll love to see. We'll talk more about the stat leaders and the storylines after the national anthem. we get to kick off. We'll bring the action to the field. Hey, there's our sound. All right. Hey, all good,
growing
Scott.
pains.
Big game, pre-game jitters. It's understandable. We get the mistakes out of the way early. But Holmen did win the toss. That is the 8th time out of 9 games this year. They deferred. Logan is receiving. They'll be going from left to right. The Rangers, red caps, red jerseys, white pants. Vikings with maroon caps, white jerseys, white pants. And Scott, what a beautiful night for football. About 70 degrees, little wind chill. It'll get cooler as the night goes on here. A perfect night for some gridiron action. Brock Needham kicking off for the Vikings. It's like Andrew Stanton and Jackson Bosch at back to receive for Logan. I think we have whiteout versus blackout for the student sections here tonight.
I think the Holmen student section rocking the white breast cancer awareness.
Yeah, as is the Holmen coaching staff tonight. You'll see your fair share of pink here tonight for breast cancer awareness. The kick was underway. Week 9 of high school football action has begun here at Swanson Field, and fittingly, it's a Brock Needham touchback. So we'll see Tommy check. Sophomore quarterback. Right. Lining up in shotgun. Roberts in the backfield with them. 2 receivers to the right. Will be a give to Roberts. A little off tackle. Gets up to the 23-yard line.
And we were just informed that our whole pregame, we did not have audio. So we will we'll touch base on some of the stuff that we talked about earlier.
Just trust it was a good one. 2nd down and 7. We'll get a look at this Vikings defense after this play. Stanton split out to the left. And another give on the option to Roberts. Gets up to about the 30 before being tackled. Jack Barthen on the tackle. New face in on the starting defense. Here's the starters for the Vikings tonight on defense. Of course, at the line, Tristan Brennan, Jager Jepson, and the threat to Scott's fumble recovery record, Hayden Smith. Linebackers, Nolan Natmiller, Mason Fleury, Parker Spa, A.J. Alish, and D-backs, Ja'Kai Ed, Landon Kelly, John Faherty, and Jack Barth. Give him the start at safety tonight. Oh, and a fumble on the mesh. Vikings saying they've got it. And a huge turnover for the Vikings.
Mason Fleury comes out of the bottom of the pile with it there.
So Fleury knows for the ball, wherever it is he'll happen to be, and in the right spot, the right time is the junior.
That leading tackler on that defense, on just about every play.
God, that's about the best defensive drive we've seen from the Vikings to start a game.
Right. Usually they've been a little slow, making adjustments as the quarter goes on.
Alish in motion. Give on the option. Well, looks like Eli Kane is getting the start tonight on offense. So it could be a running back by committee approach. A little trickery thrown to us by our sources, which otherwise pretty credible, I would say. And we'll see how this Holmen offense rebounds 6 points last week. That was against the stout Central defense. I don't think this Rangers defense any smaller.
No, plus the turnover battle last week. You can't have 4 turnovers and expect to.
Oh, now Williams with the fumble of his own, and
it looked like he was the first one on there. Now it's just a battle at the bottom of that pile.
And it is Logan ball.
So again, as we were just talking, now they're one and one on the turnover battle. But yeah, you're not going to win a whole lot of games, and that's kind of a killer there to get that turnover on defense, be in good field position on offense, and have a mistake like that right away.
And these are two teams, Logan making level 4, D3 last year, Holmen making it to level 2. You can't shoot yourself in the foot when you're going against a playoff competition. And Roberts again on the edge, up to the 39. That will move the chains for the Rangers.
And Barthen on the tackle there.
And I'll tell you what, Barth fun to watch on offense.
Yeah, I mean, he gets a full head of steam on defense playing in that cornerback or in that safety role.
Yeah, not many folks going to outrun number 7. So 2.5 minutes into this game, turnovers that essentially just ended up being a wash. Owen check going in motion. Another give to Roberts up the middle, breaks through from a tackle and across midfield for being tackled by Faraday and Barth. Another Ranger first down. And Scott, don't know if they're designed runs. It almost looks like read options at the moment.
And in case you missed it in the pregame, Maxim Roberts.
Over 1,000 yards.
Bulk of the rushing. I mean, both Roberts and Check with 150 plus carries each. So both a threat in the backfield to run the ball.
Yeah, combined 26 touchdowns between the two. Scott, one of the concerns, Check being a sophomore, not as big as Bradley, which will happen between a sophomore and an 18-year-old. Wondered if he could take all those hits throughout the year, and at 150 carries, he's answered that question pretty emphatically so far.
Yeah, that was one of my questions early on when I was able to do the first Logan game, was just durability. And he plays both ways as well, so.
Another off tackle for Roberts. Nice job by A.J. Alish stretching out that play. Be 3rd down and 5. Sorry, 3rd down and 3.
And we'll see how this defense responds. Last week, you know, throughout the course of the year, Holmen's defense has been pretty stout last weekend. And I forget what the number was, roughly about 350 yards total offense they allowed. Typically under 200.
And you won't be facing someone like Christian Rudrud every week, but you even think about in the scope of Lacrosse Central average 40 points a game over the first 7 games. Holmen slowing them down, just not able to keep up. Now, fun battle in the trenches. A lot of size on the line.
I was just looking at that
teams.
Between Tristan Brennan and Jesse Licky.
We'll give to Roberts up the middle, and it looked like the center winning that battle in the A gap. Set up another 2nd down and short. So, of course, senior night for the Rangers. Don't know if they'll get another home game or not. Last guaranteed home game for these seniors. Midway through the first quarter, this Logan offense matriculating down the field. The Viking 32-yard line. Off tackle give to Roberts. It's up to the 27.
Up another 5 yards, 1st down.
That will move the chains.
I mean, the Holmen defense, they're stretching out those plays, but the blockers, that offensive line for Logan is just, you know, they're going with that and maintaining their blocks all the way out there and not allowing any defenders to break through and stop Roberts in the backfield.
Roberts staying patient, looking for his lane. You don't get about 8 yards of carry for no reason. And senior showing off his patience this time. Check calling his own number up to the 15-yard line. There will be another Ranger first down.
That'll move the chains again for the Rangers.
This Holmen defense, some excellent red zone defense by the Vikings so far this year. See if they can get a huge stop early in this game. Give to Roberts and a drag down by Brennan. Second down. And a long 6.
Andrew Gilbert, number 16 on the tackle for Holmen. Excuse me, make that number 60. Tristan Brennan.
Two receivers to the left for the Rangers. Their off tackle give it. Robertson, no lanes this time for Roberts, met by Parker Spa and Brennan.
That's not a guy that I would want cleaning up a tackle on me. Parker was able to get him around the waist, slid down the legs, and then big old Tristan Brennan coming in and cleaning up at the end.
Well, even Spa, too. Between those two, it's close to a combined 500 pounds. Well, 3rd down and 7. Check on the keeper up the middle. That'll make it 4th and 6. Kicker staying on the sidelines right now. Jackson Bosch being called in. It's a little personnel change.
4th down and 6 yards to go for the Rangers.
Good to see our first pass of the game here, Scott. Potential passing down. 3 minutes to go in the first. Huge 4th down for Logan. And timeout taken by the Rangers. We'll take our first timeout as well, and we'll be back in 30 seconds on WKTY.
Next Level Exteriors, taking your home's exterior to the next level, installing Class 4 impact-resistant shingles and offering premium siding options to stand the test of time. Check out nextlevelexteriorsllc.com for a free consultation. Next Level Exteriors in Holmen.
Your carpet looks clean, but it's a jungle of spills, pet dander, and allergens. Lappins will turn that jungle back into a carpet. Dirt and grime are no match for their specialized truck-mounted units and the latest technology. Find Lappins online. Clean happens with Lappins.
Next Level Exteriors, taking your home's exterior to the next level, installing Class 4 impact-resistant shingles and offering premium siding options to stand the test of time. Check out nextlevelexteriorsllc.com for a free consultation. Next Level Exteriors in Holmen.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. High school football on WKTY. And no score right now. The Logan Rangers are looking to change that. It is 4th down and 6 at the Viking 13-yard line. Logan keeping their offense on the field. Stanton Nelson split out to the left.
You got to kind of wonder if maybe Logan wanted to see what kind of
will be a pass right up the middle to Elson
and
caught for a Ranger touchdown. Just a 13-yard strike from the sophomore.
threading the needle there in between two Holmen defenders.
Getting the home team on the board in a big way. And Scott, I've watched quite a bit of Logan football over the course of the year with Drew and Tyler on the call. And can't tell you how many times I've seen that slam play work out as
keeper there.
Roberts in the Wildcat formation does not get across the goal line, so it'll stay 6-0. But nonetheless, Logan is on the board. We're going to take a 60-second break, and we'll be back here at Swanson Field. The Rangers up 6-0 on WKTY.
For any plumbing problems, big or small, La Crosse area homeowners trust Bernie Buckner, Inc. Their experienced plumbers are available 24/7 for emergencies and a full range of residential services. Bernie Buckner, the name homeowners trust for reliable plumbing service. When your car is in the shop, it's nerve-wracking. Relax with the techs at Andy's Main Street Auto. For over 50 years, Andy's has been repairing your car from routine maintenance to major repairs. Andy's Main Street Auto, a service station that cares about service.
Enhanced Driving Institute has flexible classroom training or a self-guided online format. They offer pickup and drop-off from the Holmen High School with instructors who are your neighbors. Voted best of La Crosse County 3 straight years, EDI will have your Viking driving safe and soon.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. High school football on WKTY. Rangers set to kick off after striking first in this game. And Scott, we talked about it in the pregame. We are from the scrimmage. It's going to be about 80-85% run plays for both teams. But the X factor could come down to how will you execute on those pass plays. Logan with the big answer.
Yeah, and I think that timeout there was just to see what kind of formation, what coverage the Holmen defense was going to come out in goal line. And then Logan came out and drew up a nice pass play. Quick little slant.
And Eichhoff on the kick return up to about the 28-yard line. Will be Viking the ball for the second time tonight. Their first drive, a short stint. Third turnover on their second play in a Logan territory. We'll see how this Vikings offense can respond. Zalish in motion. And Williams keeps it on the option. It's up to about the 30, and it'll be second down and 7. Well, Scott, we talk about adversity. For being a 7-1 team, Holmen has played from behind quite a bit this year. So used to these spots, I don't think it's something that necessarily shakes them. A lot of game left.
Yeah, I mean, it's still really early, a lot of game left to play. And they're always a threat for a big play, so one score, not a big deal for this Holmen squad.
Zalish flaring out. Will be a toss to Kane on the left side.
Track down from behind. Preston Elston.
Elston, yep, the one who caught the touchdown pass. A third down and 4. The Vikings, you want to keep this drive going. I mean, obviously, but especially early in this game. This offense, some flow going. Another option, Williams. Past the 35-yard line.
Moving forward to the 36.
Fourth down and 2. And Williams staying on the field, so Scott, I'm sure we'll see a hard count of some sorts, but the question is, will that be followed by a timeout or a play? Barth in motion.
And there's your
There's
timeout.
the timeout, and we'll take a quick timeout as well. Be back in 30 seconds. Fourth down for the Vikings. WKTY.
Holmen Cheese is hiring. You can earn over $20 an hour with excellent benefits. Be part of the industry's leading manufacturer of dairy and plant-based cheeses. Apply now at holmancheese.com. Holmen Cheese, where your future begins.
Fuel your day with the Grind Coffee House in Holmen. Enjoy weekly flavors with Wonder State coffee and delicious treats from the area's top bakeries. Swing by the drive-thru or relax inside. Visit the Grind Coffee House in Holmen. Get to know them better at thegrindholmen.com.
Welcome back to high school football on WKTY. Fourth down and 2 for the Vikings. And it looked like the Holmen offense staying on the field, Scott. So Big business decision here by head coach Travis Kowalski. I think he might have the same thoughts as me. If you can't keep this offense moving, if you can't keep them on the field, how do you get them in a rhythm? And a give it to Kane, who's swallowed up by the Logan defense. And
the battle
from what we saw at the end of the play, I tell you, it will be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, the battle of the trenches being won right now by the Logan defensive line.
Yeah, when your interior defense is getting that big of a push against the triple option offense, just does not make life easy for the quarterback or the fullback on the mesh.
Yeah, big old
Jack
Jesse.
takes the snap. Little RPO run pass option, scrambling to his right and can't find Roberts. Think was just looking to get the ball away as Brennan and Alish were in on the rush.
Remind you that we got 50-50 raffle tickets being sold down the north end zone. 100% of proceeds go back to
Second down and 10.
will take place at the end of the third quarter.
We get to the end of the first quarter. Just under 90 seconds remaining in the opening frame.
And it does feel like it's your running clock, but not running clock. It's been a very fast first quarter here.
Second down and 10. Window dressing here by the Rangers. And check on the option. It slips one tackle and chased out of bounds by Nat Miller. I think that was Smith getting in on the action early. Not many can evade the grip of Smith. I gotta say, Tommy Check maybe a bit more squirrely than Bradley at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit smaller, so probably a little bit faster.
Third down and 5. Give to Roberts up the middle and huge hole for the running back. It'll be first down, Logan.
Yeah, Holman's got to find an answer for those inside runs. I mean, it's kind of tough to come out of this game with a win when the running backs are getting to the second level on just about every play.
Well, especially with a player of Roberts' caliber, you let him get to full speed when he hits the line.
4th and 1 Rangers.
Easily sets up for a chunk play for Logan. Oh, 4th down and short still, and a check met at the line. Met by Faraday and Spad.
We're going to say forward progress was stopped.
So it will be a
turnover on
trading
downs.
of turnover on downs.
I mean, really, this game, I mean, we talked about it a little bit prior to coming on the air that, you know, it's kind of an evenly matched game.
About as evenly matched as it gets, and
it's showing right now.
Aside from 2 years ago, I think it was 49-14 Logan. These are generally low-scoring affairs between these two teams. To knock them down, drag them out, fight. And Williams
big hole on the
keeps it outside for Williams. A great read and gets to the 45. Couldn't ask for a better first play. Are 20-plus yard plays in general.
And there I messed up again, Teague.
Hey, no worries, Scott. This means I can say that same thing again.
Yes, I was running a replay.
Oh, and a counter to Barth, who gets up into Ranger territory. The second down and short as well. We will flip the field. head to the second quarter with the Rangers up 6-0, but the Vikings are driving. We'll be back on WKTY.
Your trusted neighbor in banking. With over 150 years of experience as a walk-in, full-service bank, WNB Financial is honored to bring their tradition of excellence to the Holmen community. Walk in, say hello, and make your financial goals a reality.
Knowing where to start your next project gets a lot easier at Beaver Builder Supply. The showroom is open, local, and interactive. Take the first step on your home project at beaverbuildersupply.com. Beaver Builder Supply, proudly supporting the Holmen Vikings.
Dr. Chris Neely at Innate Life Family Chiropractic, partnered with Barge Berkeley Chiropractic in Holmen, provides the path to optimal health and well-being for your entire family. And he's a proud supporter of all Holmen Viking athletes. Search Innate Life Family Chiropractic in Holmen. A step into Hacienda Vieja in Holmen is a step into the traditions of Mexican food. Open 7 days a week, you can satisfy your cravings for street tacos, fajitas, all your favorites anytime at Hacienda Vieja in Holmen.
Welcome back, folks. High school football on WKTY. Second quarter action here at Swanson Field as the Vikings are now in Ranger territory for the second time this evening. Second down and a 3. And Williams again keeping it on the option, slices through the defense, past the 35. Another Vikings first down. And Colin Williams picking up some steam here in this drive.
Take a look at that in replay here.
Nice read there by Williams, and then just aggressively
Nice
cutting
cut
up.
back, yes.
As Mason Cogburn having to exit the field. I think it just has to be for one play, at least mandatory, but Holmen needs to take advantage of that as Cogburn, a huge cog in this Logan
big
defense.
Presence on that defense, yeah.
Barth flaring out in motion. Williams again on the option, and a couple of yellow flags.
I'm going to say that that's in the vicinity of holding. Unless we got a face mask.
Wait for the call. Officials.
And they are mic'd up here, so we should be able to hear the call.
Another nice feature of the new.
There fouls on the play, one by each team. Holding, number 84 offense. Personal foul, face mask, number 32 defense.
And Scott, we were both right.
Yeah.
So they will replay the down. Mic'd up officials, one of the upgrades with this Logan renovation. The home stands look beautiful, and the press box, you like the two-story press box. It had some character, but won't complain with the spaciousness that we have now.
Right. If you mean by character, you mean cobwebs and creaky stairs. Yes, it had lots of character.
Owen Williams onto the wheel route to a wide open Jack Barth and off the hands of number 7. And Scott.
Not sure if that slipped out of Collins' hand or what, but.
We've seen some beautiful throws by Williams, and then sometimes a little too much air gets under it. I still think if you're Barth, you get your hands on it, you got to haul it in.
Yeah, and even with how much airtime that ball had, I mean, it floated up there. Jack was still wide open over there.
Missed opportunity by the Vikings. You're going to do that on 1st and 10. Second down and 10. Vikings, Barth in motion. Be a midline triple as Williams again with the rock. Takes it to the 26.
The Logan defense, I mean, they're really biting hard on those backs, taking that pitch and leaving Williams wide open on that inside lane there.
And Williams, as long as he keeps making the right decision, if they're leaving that lane for him, he can run it well.
I mean, and I think we've seen it earlier in the year, right? It's whatever the defense is going to give you, whether it's Jack Barth reeling off a bunch of runs, or Eli Kane running the ball.
Williams again on the option. He tackled around the line of scrimmage, and will bring us to 4th down. And Scott, after watching the pregame, we are in Brock Needham territory, I would say. But still long range for the junior kicker. And Coach Kowalski opting to keep his offense on the field.
Yeah, you'd almost, I mean, right now you just, I'd go for the silent count and just a little butt tap and take what side the defense gives you. Right now that right side is wide open.
Oh, and a quarterback sneak. And Scott, that is just a mono-e-mono play. And
I mean, it's, you got a big load there for Tristan Brennan, you know, who is that, 67?
Oh, 67 out there? That would be
Eli Hannon, 290. I mean, my goodness, what are they feeding these boys down here? 250, 290, 330, 255.
And I think that was Jason Bramwell, the center, getting the push
yeah.
Along with Dagner and Jepson. Winning the battle up front, and easy 4th down attempt.
Yeah, my eyesight. For some reason, I was thinking Tristan Brennan was out there. But, yeah, that's a big boy for Bramwell to have to move.
Hey, got lower, great force there. Let's get it from his dad. We got 1st down and 15 after the false start. 3 minutes into the 2nd quarter. Scott, speaking of, brought up Brock Needham, could potentially see him later, whether it be field goal or point after attempt. But congrats to the Holmen boys soccer team. I don't know if it was a share or outright, but I know they are MVC League champs this year.
Nice.
Oh, and a pass by Williams. Looking for a flurry, and a flurry. Leaping up and
hauling that down. Ooh. Let's see if I can't.
Huge catch there.
Asleep at the wheel here. Let's see if I caught at least the tail end of that.
And Scott, that's the duality of Colin Williams that we're talking about, because he put that in a spot that only Fleury could get it.
Just over the outstretched hands of the defender there.
That wasn't even bad defense necessarily. Just a perfect spot by Williams, and I'll swallow it up on the mesh. Williams still able to get through the scrum. It's going to be 3rd down and a short one.
You know, I feel like this was the same thing we had last year. Right now it feels like whoever has the ball last is going to come away the victor in this game.
And it could be at the end of an 8 or 9 minute drive. Holmen already putting together a 5-minute drive here, hoping
just in this quarter
that it ends in the end zone. Oh, Williams again on the keeper, and
yeah, Logan. They're not cheating. They're not cheating up with their linebackers or slanting down hard with their defensive ends. So they're leaving those A gaps wide open for those sneaks.
Yeah, definitely a quarterback. I almost don't even want to call it a sneak, because Williams just straight up running with it.
Right.
It's almost just like a draw under center. Oh, and running the same play, Williams lowers his shoulder, and Holmen Vikings are on the board. Touchdown, Colin Williams. Off the 9-yard sneak.
Take another look at that.
Love the play call here by Coach Kowalski. And Williams slips through a couple tacklers, and Stan didn't even want to. I think at that point it was a foregone conclusion. But Scott, like you said, if you're going to leave those A gaps open, it's a great play to run with. Needham back to kick for the point after attempt. It is up, and it is good.
Almost out of the stadium.
And we are going to take a 60-second break. We'll be back with 6:23 to go in the second. Vikings up 7-6 on WKTY.
Next Level Exteriors, taking your home's exterior to the next level, installing Class 4 impact-resistant shingles and offering premium siding options to stand the test of time. Check out nextlevelexteriorsllc.com for a free consultation. Next Level Exteriors in Holmen.
Your carpet looks clean, but it's a jungle of spills, pet dander, and allergens. Lappins will turn that jungle back into a carpet. Dirt and grime are no match for their specialized truck-mounted units and the latest technology. Find Lappins online. Clean happens with Lappins.
For any plumbing problems, big or small, La Crosse area homeowners trust Bernie Buckner Inc. Their experienced plumbers are available 24/7 for emergencies and a full range of residential services. Bernie Buckner, the name homeowners trust for reliable plumbing service. When your car's in the shop, it's nerve-wracking. Relax with the techs at Andy's Main Street Auto. For over 50 years, Andy's has been repairing your car from routine maintenance to major repairs. Andy's Main Street Auto, a service station that cares about service.
Holmen Vikings set to kick off on WKTY after the 9-yard run by Williams. That is, I'll say that was a Colin Williams-centric drive. Great pass by the senior and a couple of
great adjustment by the coaching staff. Seeing what the Logan defense was giving them.
Yeah, kick out of bounds. And it looks like Logan offense will start. They get it at their own 35. I think they'll take that instead of the re-kick because you won't get gifts that many times from Needham. Well, and Scott, we saw them run it 3 or 4 times. You keep running it until the defense makes an adjustment, and then they can find other openings, and that's the beauty of the triple option offense if you can get it rolling. Oh, and Roberts on the cutback slips. Nat Miller will be credited with the tackle. And Holmen maybe saved by the turf there for a few extra yards. As
a little turf monster there. I mean, a little stumble and fell to the ground.
I think he saw a lot of space on that left side of the field, and
two wide receivers split out to the left.
2nd down and 7. And another give to Roberts off tackle. Breaking through a slew of tackles by the Vikings. And there was a fumble by Roberts at the end, but it looks like
they're calling
play
him down.
Was called dead.
We'll take a look real quick. Not like it's going to change anything.
Yeah, we'll take another look. We'll dismiss the tail end of it. Now both offenses starting to pick up steam here as the Rangers now in Viking territory. Roberts, they get through a lot of contact in the backfield. A Flurry and a Smith in on the tackle. And Faraday in on the action as well, but Vikings in the backfield quickly on that. Looks like Coach Quam dialing up a couple blitzes to disrupt this running game of Logan. Defensive coordinator Logan Brown out of town for a wedding night, but Adam Quam, graduate for Holmen, played football at UWL, taking the reins tonight. Oh, and check on the keeper.
Nice
Tripped up by Flurry. And I'll tell you what, with Flurry and Spa in the middle, they do a lot of cleanup work. And if you're an opposing offense and you get past that big three up front, you got to do a lot of work to get past the first two levels.
Yeah, I mean, you got to expect a little bit of contact if you get past those first three.
Well, there's a reason Holmen hasn't given up many big plays this year. Now 3rd down and 5. And in motion. And it will be a screen to Roberts with a lot of room to run in front of him. Roberts meets Spa.
Great timing on that play.
Yeah, great setup. The Vikings D-line, and this is a sack-happy defense.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, I don't think Holmen's had to go up against a lot of teams that are going to run screens throughout the year. But as a D lineman, if you get in the backfield that fast, you've got to know something's wrong, and you turn around and beat feet the other way.
Another give to Roberts. Stiff arm, the line of scrimmage, and to about the 20.
Bring up about 2nd and 2.
Like Landon Kelly with the tackle. 2nd down and 3, and we've seen a few hits on Roberts at the line of scrimmage or in the backfield, but he just has that build. You need more than one guy to take him down or slow him down.
He is a tough guy to bring down. I mean, I think 6'1", 190.
Another give to Roberts to the right side, and Maxime Roberts. They are feeding the hot hand right now. And Scott, another thing to note, 2 minutes, 28 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Logan looking to drain this clock.
Yeah, I feel like we've said this quite a bit throughout the year, seeing how Holmen's won 8 out of 9 coin tosses, but Holmen will be getting the ball back to start the second half.
So Logan right now trying to prevent a potential 2-for-1 situation by the Vikings. Stanton out left, Elston in the slot. And a check on the keeper out to the left, and a Tommy Check lowering his shoulder on Landon Kelly. Maybe showing off his power a little bit too. Right now, this Logan offense just seemingly doing whatever they want. There's Owen Check, tight end on the right side. Give up the middle to Roberts. Big lane for the senior. Tackled by Barth, but not before he crosses the end zone. Touchdown, Logan. And we will have our second lead change of the game, Scott. Now 12-7 for the Rangers.
I'm assuming they're going to go for 2 again, try and even up this, or put a 7-point differential up on the board.
Yeah, Wildcat, and a little trickery here as a Check looking for an open man, gets a pass off, and great coverage there by the Holmen defense. A little different offense. Wildcat look by the Rangers. Nonetheless, it will be a 12-7 Ranger lead, and we'll take a 45-second break and be back here at Swanson Field on WKTY.
Enhanced Driving Institute has flexible classroom training or a self-guided online format. They offer pickup and drop-off from the Holmen High School with instructors who are your neighbors. Voted best of La Crosse County 3 straight years, EDI will have your Viking driving safe and soon.
Holmen Cheese is hiring. You can earn over $20 an hour with excellent benefits. Be part of the industry's leading manufacturer of dairy and plant-based cheeses. Apply now at holmencheese.com. Holmen Cheese, where your future begins.
Fuel your day with the Grind Coffee House in Holmen. Enjoy weekly flavors with Wonder State coffee and delicious treats from the area's top bakeries. Swing by the drive-thru or relax inside. Visit the Grind Coffee House in Holmen. Get to know them better at thegrindholmen.com.
Your trusted neighbor in banking. With over 150 years of experience as a walk-in, full-service bank, WNB Financial is honored to bring their tradition of excellence to the Holmen community. Walk in, say hello, and make your financial goals a reality.
Welcome back to high school football here on WKTY. And Rangers are kicking off after taking the lead in the closing minutes here in the first half. Now 12-7 after the failed two-point conversion. Check kicking off, and a nice recovery. Just falling on it. That was Dalen Herman's got. Those are not easy to properly field. And Holmen with
pretty good field position to try and squeeze out one more score before the end of the half here.
Looks like it is a little bit of wind gusts here, and right now the wind at the Vikings' face. I guess they want to get to the 20, 25-yard line to give Needham a chance, or better yet, maybe just find the end zone. Holmen with 2 timeouts. First toss to Barth of the night, and he breaks free. And Jack Barth with the convoy in front of him. And there is that chunk play we are talking about, Scott. 60-yard run on the toss to Barth. And the Vikings take the lead yet again.
Oh, man.
Wow, when they need it most, right?
You know, and I hate to play devil's advocate, but now we've left a lot of time left on the clock here. For Logan, we'll see if they respond in kind.
And, Scott, that was the first toss to Barth that we saw all night. So kind of lull the defense to sleep a little bit, and great time to use their home run play. Need him on the point after. It is up. It is good. It will be 14-12. Holmen. We'll take another 60-second break. Quick turnaround, and we'll be back. Vikings up 14-12 on WKTY.
Knowing where to start your next project gets a lot easier at Beaver Builder Supply. The showroom is open, local, and interactive. Take the first step on your home project at beaverbuildersupply.com. Beaver Builder Supply, proudly supporting the Holmen Vikings.
Dr. Chris Neely at Innate Life Family Chiropractic, partnered with Barge Berkeley Chiropractic in Holmen, provides the path to optimal health and well-being for your entire family. And he's a proud supporter of all Holmen Viking athletes. Search Innate Life Family Chiropractic in Holmen. A step into Hacienda Vieja in Holmen is a step into the traditions of Mexican food. Open 7 days a week, you can satisfy your cravings for street tacos, fajitas, all your favorites anytime at Hacienda Vieja in Holmen.
Next Level Exteriors, taking your home's exterior to the next level, installing Class 4 impact-resistant shingles and offering premium siding options to stand the test of time. Check out nextlevelexteriorsllc.com for a free consultation. Next Level Exteriors in Holmen.
Welcome back to high school football on WKTY. Folks, it's not deja vu you're experiencing. We do have another Holmen kickoff as the Vikings on the first play from scrimmage. The 60-yard toss to Barth, which we'll get another look at here. Needham with a squib of his own and fielded by the big man. Ooh. Oh, wow. And he got that train rolling fast.
That is not a return man I would want to have to go up against with a full head of steam.
5'11", 260-pound Sam King and Scott while this Logan offense gets set up. Let's look at this. I mean, this was a textbook Holmen Vikings touchdown. It's Barth, a great job staying patient. Broke through a couple tackles as well, kept those legs turning. And just look at all those white jerseys around him. I mean, they were just looking for guys to block. Excellent play. And now Logan with a long run of their own. Jackson Bosch racing down the sideline, and he gets to about the 3-yard line. Scott, looks like we are getting into
some fireworks here. Holy.
Dueling banjos here at Swanson Field. The ball at the 3. Vikings defense needs to make a stand. Give up the middle. The ball's going to be placed at about the 6-inch line. Timeout will be called. 1 remaining for the Rangers, and we'll take a 30-second timeout as well. Or we don't have to take a timeout. We'll keep the action here.
Yeah, why don't you keep talking, Teague? I've been notified that our scoreboard did not update, so I'm going to see if I can't fix that. That's something that's I don't have control over locally, but we'll see what we can do here.
Well, and a quick update for everyone in the Wisconsin sporting world. The Dodgers are up 1-0 on the Brewers, and I think that's going to be the last Brewers update we give until something changes in that avenue. Scott, that ball is as close to the end zone as you can possibly get.
There we go.
60-yard touchdown by Barth, and coupled up with say about a 55-yard run by Bosch, who was in for Roberts, who's on the sideline right now. It's the goal line. Well, still shotgun formation as a Check takes it up and untouched. A touchdown, a Tommy Check.
All right, T. Over-under on how many more scores we're going to see before the half ends?
But we still have time for 2, Scott. That makes the score 18-14. This reminds me of the end of the first quarter of Holmen and Baraboo, but with teams trading touchdowns a little more.
Not completely one-sided.
Check again, calling his own number, lowers his shoulder and slowed down by Ayad. Nonetheless, it'll be 18-14. We're going to take another break because we need a breather up here, Scott. We'll be back in 60 from WKTY.
Your carpet looks clean, but it's a jungle of spills, pet dander, and allergens. Lappins will turn that jungle back into a carpet. Dirt and grime are no match for their specialized truck-mounted units and the latest technology. Find Lappins online. Clean happens with Lappins.
For any plumbing problems, big or small, La Crosse area homeowners trust Bernie Buckner, Inc. Their experienced plumbers are available 24/7 for emergencies and a full range of residential services. Bernie Buckner, the name homeowners trust for reliable plumbing service. When your car's in the shop, it's nerve-wracking. Relax with the techs at Andy's Main Street Auto. For over 50 years, Andy's has been repairing your car from routine maintenance to major repairs. Andy's Main Street Auto, a service station that cares about service.
Enhanced Driving Institute has flexible classroom training or a self-guided online format. They offer pickup and drop-off from the Holmen High School with instructors who are your neighbors. Voted best of La Crosse County 3 straight years, EDI will have your Viking driving safe and soon.
Welcome back to high school football on WKTY. And for those of you special teams fans out there, you're getting treated to another kickoff in the final 80 seconds. The second quarter.
See if we get another squib kick here.
And this one going deep. John Faraday back to return. Faraday's pulled some special team magic, and a lot of space on the sideline for John Faraday. Tripped up by Check, but still across midfield.
Great field position with 18.7 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, I mean, I think the opposing teams, the special teams, they they really don't know who to kick it to. You got Barth back there. He's a threat. Farady's a threat. Eichhoff. All these guys are speedsters.
And he's space to operate, and can get a game-changing play like we just saw. Holmen still with 2 timeouts to work with. Again, maybe thinking field goal, but end zone not out of the picture as Barth takes it, and a Jack Barth to the sideline. About the 32.
Timeout.
We'll get a timeout with 12 seconds remaining. And Scott, we'll keep things here.
Take another look at that last run by Jack.
Almost tackled from behind was Barth. Was one man that broke through the line, but not going to catch Barth from behind in most situations. You know, the Viking and the Ranger fans, been a roller coaster here this last minute, but I think we can all agree, Scott, we are watching some fun football right now here in this closing week.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great way to cap off the regular season. Weather's beautiful right now. It does not feel like it's the middle of October. We've had colder nights. Second week, I think, when we were down in Sauk Prairie, it was colder than this.
Well, we had to bring layers even for the Toma game.
Yes.
Well, we were on top of a roof there, so.
Well, we didn't bring layers. One of us got a nice heated vest from one of our fans.
Williams under center. Holmen with 1 timeout remaining. And Williams swallowed up right away. And that'll have to be a quick timeout, but.
So,
Coach.
Timeout. He let that clock run down.
So
are we going to see a shot to the end zone?
I mean,
or field goal?
Ball is at the 34. Needham was connecting from 55 in pregame, but the wind is not advantageous right now. And I don't know if we're going to see a shot for the end zone, Scott.
I think he might be. I saw the holder, Nolan Lomas, walking out.
Well, Scott, we saw heroics from the golden leg himself, Gavin Davis, against Logan last year. Can Needham put his name into Viking Ranger lore? Looking to make this a 1-point game. A 51-yard field goal, and this will be the last play of the half. Snap's good, hold good, kick is up, and high kick there by Needham, taken by the wind, and will be taken by Stanton, who's tripped up. And, a lot different in a game situation.
Yeah. I think pressure might have got him just a little bit there, but either way, good attempt.
Well, Scott, we'll take our usual halftime break as well as the Logan Ranger band to get set up. Well, I'll give a shout out though. Number 70, Evan Lynn. Number 50, number 35. We see it for Holmen as well, but the guys going from the pads to the field for marching band, pulling double duty here on Friday nights.
Yeah, before we break away for halftime, give a quick shout out to our sponsors.
Yeah,
I'll let you roll with it there, T.
I want to thank Next Level Exteriors, Lappins, Bernie Buckner, Andy's Main Street Auto, Enhanced Driving Institute, Holmen Cheese, W&B Financial, Beaver Builder Supply, and 8 Barge Chiropractic, Hacienda Vieja, and, of course, Firefighters Credit Union. Can't forget the grind at Coffee House as well.
You might need some of that coffee tomorrow morning because you have to get up bright and early and work.
We had a convenience store that will not be named here on the broadcast. So I want to thank our sponsors for helping support what has been a fun season and a great first half here so far. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for halftime coverage, scoring summary, stats analysis, all that fun stuff here at Swanson Field on WKTY.
I want it now and I ain't never gon' back down. I want it now and I ain't never gon' back down. I want it now and I ain't never gon' back down. I want it now and I ain't never gon' back down. I am no regular citizen. Nope. Do you understand what you're witnessing? You cannot tell what the difference is. I want it all and I'm winning it. I do not care about opinions. Time to make a few decisions so I can take a position. I'ma go get it, I'm punching and kicking. I keep on moving, they out for me. Just do it and stop without talking to you. I'm not expressing no modesty. I can't see nobody stopping me. If there's a problem, I gotta solve it. Straight to the top, I can't see myself falling. I gotta grab it, there's no time for stalling. Number one stunner, don't have other options. Now I'm fired up. I'm sorry, brother, your time's up. I see the top and I climb up. I came from the ashes, I rise up. Rise up, rise up. I want it now, I gotta rise up. Rise up, I want it now, I gotta rise up. Rise up, I want it now, I gotta rise up. Rise up, I want it now, I want it now, and I ain't never gon' back down. I want it now, and I ain't never gon' back down. I gotta go for the gold. I need to switch up the mode. I'm gonna win on my own. I'm in a whole nother zone. I reached the pinnacle. I don't have time, this is critical. It's time to finish you. I don't care who I just did it to. I gotta go for the gold. I need to switch up the mode. I'm gonna win on my own. I'm in a whole nother zone. I reached the pinnacle. I don't have time, this is critical. It's time to finish you. I don't care who I just did it to. I want it now, I gotta rise up, rise up. I want it now, I gotta rise up, rise up. I want it now, I gotta rise up, rise up. I want it now, I gotta rise up, rise up. I want it now, I gotta rise up, rise up. I want it now, I gotta rise up, rise up. I want it now, I gotta rise up, rise up. I want it now, I gotta. I want it now and I ain't never gon' back down. I want it now. never gonna back down. Said I'm fired up. I'm sorry your time's up. I see the top and I climb up. Came from the ashes, I rise up. Rise up, rise up. I want it now, I gotta rise up. Rise up, I want it now, I gotta rise up. Rise up, I want it now, I gotta rise up. Rise up, I want it now, I gotta rise up.
Bet it all on me, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it all on me, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it all on me, yeah. Bet on me, I got that high hand, tell them stop playing, wait, whoa, whoa. God sent in the top 10, got me locked in, wait, whoa, whoa. Shot clock with it non-stop, been timeless, tell them pay attention, need a vibe Vans, going Kanye on a wild rant, wait, pop. You know what it is, just throwing a dime, you doubling up, whoa. You know the odds might get a little bad, but they gotta fumble it up, yeah. Put in a prop, it's looking exotic, you know what side it is, ay. You know what side it is, ayy. Bet it all on me, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it all on me, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it all on me. Might as well go all in on me. Does when I walk in, just bet it all on me. Bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it all on me. Me, bet it on me. 2 player, 2 play, 2K, somebody other than me. Yeah, you not a brother to me. Whoa, I'm only playing for keeps. Yeah, all of my dogs is outside with it, can't keep on a leash. Yeah, my word, Mona Lisa. Can't pay with a Visa. Walked in with a briefcase and pulled off in a Brinks truck. Bet it on me, your boy. They wanna sleep on no boy. I wanna seek and destroy, yeah. Go put a parlay on a short thing on your boy. Bet it all on me. Bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it all on me. Bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it all on me. Might as well go all in on me. Big does when I walk in, just bet it all on me. Bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it, bet it all on me. Bet it all on me. Bet it all on me.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Swanson Field. We're bringing you halftime coverage for what has been a tale of two different quarters so far, Scott. One score in the first quarter. Right now you see it. Logan right now leads Holmen 18-14 in the last game of the regular season. Rangers looking to solidify, maybe potentially find a home game or two in the Division III playoffs. And Holmen right now looking for one or two home games as well. We'll see how that falls. But in terms of Mississippi Valley bragging rights, over in, I think it is in Onalaska right now.
Yes.
La Crosse Central is losing 12-0 to the Hilltoppers.
Actually, no, it's at Central. But
oh, it is at, yeah, it is at
UWL.
UWL right now, so Central's the home team. If La Crosse Central loses, Holmen wins. Believe it or not, we'll have another tie in the Mississippi Valley Conference, which it is hard to win in the Mississippi Valley outright. I think we've seen more ties than anything.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like it's knockdown, drag-out fights every year for the top spot. So
if you're a fan of transitive property in sports, then this is not the conference for you, because you will not have a lot of questions answered. You will not get a lot of predictions right if you simply follow that. Yeah, can't count out any team. But back to the action here, Scott. Wow. I mean, 18-14 right now. It was 6-0 at the end of the first quarter. Started off with a 13-yard passing touchdown from a check to Elston to get the Rangers on the board. Then in the second quarter, both offenses started heating up. Colin Williams on the 9-yard run with the touchdown to give the Vikings the lead. Then a Logan 9-yard run by Maxim Roberts gave the Rangers the lead yet again. Missed another 2-point conversion. Then with 1 minute remaining in the half, the fireworks really started going as Jack Barth took it to the house 60 yards on the first play from scrimmage to give the Vikings the lead. And believe it or not, Logan with the ball again.
Yeah, we weren't done yet.
Yeah. Logan with the ball again. You were right. We gave them too much time. Tommy Check, a 1-yard touchdown run, set up by the 55-yard run by Jackson Bosch. Roberts was on the sideline at that point. So a lot of different names making things happen. Rushing touchdowns by 4 different players, Scott. Elson with the receiving touchdown. This is kind of what both of these teams specializing in, is getting all their different personnel to contribute in all different ways. What a first half. Low scoring, trading turnovers in the first quarter, so that was a wash. They've traded turnovers on downs.
Yeah, and just a lot of long sustaining drives throughout that whole first quarter. Not a whole lot of possessions for either team. So it's kind of what we expected. Clock ran out fast. Lots of ground and pound, smash mouth football. So,
and now we're going to see the game of adjustments, right? And Holmen had the quarterback run where they executed it 3 or 4 times. They did great on the toss. How's Logan's defense going to respond to that? What openings will that create for the Holmen offense? If you're Holmen, I mean, you look at Logan's box scores, and it's easy to stop 2 players, right? Well, when the line's executing like they are, when you have the athletes like Check and Roberts, a lot easier said than done. I'll gladly say it up here when I'm far away from the action. But what adjustments will they make to maybe force Logan to take some different looks, try to make the sophomore quarterback uncomfortable, which it seems like it's impossible to make Check uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, you talked about that big line providing, some running room for Logan, for Roberts and Check. First half, 193 yards on the ground for Logan. 58 yards of that was on that big chunk play by Jackson Bosch, but Maxim Roberts over 100 yards already, averaging 6.1 yards per carry, and Tommy Check 31 yards. So they've not to throw out a pun, but they've kept Tommy in check.
Beautiful.
Yes. On the flip side, Holmen, almost equally impressive this first half. 149 yards on the ground. 82 by Jack Barth. Colin Williams finding a lot of big holes right up the middle for 60 yards. Both Barth, I think you touched on it earlier, Barth and Colin, both with 1 touchdown each. So a lot of punishing runs in this first half.
Second half action set to get underway. Logan honoring one of their community members here, as Ranger faithful always showing up strong. And I even heard, Scott, I will say, I heard a couple of birthday announcements by the PA announcer, old legendary cross-country coach Tom Kammer for the Rangers. Might give Dave Bowling a run for his money. Dave, if you're tuning in, just throwing down the gauntlet to you.
Well, I'm sure once we have a home game on your birthday. Oh, actually, we probably won't now. You were lucky enough to have it 2 years in a row.
We did. Dave had his chance this year.
Yes, he did.
Dave had his chance, so we'll remember that in 7 to 10 years when it rolls around again.
If Dave is still doing the PA announcing at that time.
You know what? I'm rooting for it.
So another quick update. I mean, we talked about conference championship. Did you mention
Central down 12-0
yes,
to
Alaska? You did. And there's the whistle, and we are about set to kick off the second half.
I think the players or coaches probably don't know it yet, but potentially playing for that tie right now. The Hilltoppers can't believe I'm saying this, but rooting for Onalaska at the moment.
Right.
Second half action is underway. A check with the kick, and that one almost stayed on the sideline there, but goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, the score of the Onalaska Central game, not as big of a factor as taking care of business out here and, bettering your seed come playoff time starting next week. So
the caveat, Central also D2, so I wonder, you would think by common logic Central stays ahead of Holmen regardless because of the head-to-head, but I don't know if the computer takes that into account.
Well, and they have 2 losses already, so that would be a third. So record-wise, yeah, I don't know. Computer's a little bit smarter than me.
That's a problem we like to call a little bit above our pay grade to solve, Scott. As the kick did go out of bounds, Holmen opting for the re-kick, and Tommy back to kick here. Scott, at Czech family reunions, do they just do punt pass kick competitions or Oklahoma drills? What can't these guys do? Even Owen Czech with a few catches on the year. Big
right?
Number 99. Force on that offensive line. And keeping this one short. Picked up by Barth at the 35, and Jack Barth racing across the field. And Jack Barth finding a gap and lowering his shoulder to the 40-yard line of the Rangers. Holmen, the special teams turnover they've had in terms of their coaches, from Jason Luloff to Mike Durnan to now Ross Needham, it seems like they always find a way to dial it in on that end.
I did not catch what he said there.
It's like nothing changes there. Just clarifying something. So we'll still be first down for the Vikings.
Great field position to start here the second half.
The Vikings, Scott, we got to keep track of this. I mean, what, are we at 4 lead changes now? Wouldn't be shocked to see a couple more here in the final 24 minutes. And Eli Kane with a big opening. Kane tripped up by Stanton, but not before he gets all the way to the 6-yard line. And the rushing attack for both sides continues.
And we'll see if Grant gets to keep his job for another week here as we watch the replay.
Hey, hard to watch that triple option mesh if it's done well enough.
You don't know where it's going.
And great job following there by our cameraman. Grant in his first year at the helm, coming through big for us. Great job there by the Holmen O-line. Good gap there. Williams with the good read, and Eli Kane starting to eat now to open the second half. As he gets up to about the 4, it'll be second down and a goal.
Right there, we got everybody crash into the middle real hard. I almost wonder if Colin's going to decide to keep it this next time around and burst on to the outside.
Yeah, we did see Williams on those quarterback sneaks, we'll call them. That will be another give to Kane off to the left side. Looking to give a push to the senior, and it will be 3rd down and goal.
So it seems like, when they've got those rushes going. I'll check something here real quick. Seems like when they've got those rushes going, they have a lot of room up the middle, or they don't have as much room as they do when it's a quarterback keeper.
Yeah, and they also have to try and block 330-pound Jesse Likey as well. Owen Williams again onto the keeper. Will be stopped.
Looks like they're saying his knee was down before he
the 1-inch line
reached his arm out there.
And I think we are going to see some good old-fashioned smash mouth football here at the goal line. 4th down and inches for the Viking.
Yeah, right now it's a matter of getting low. I mean, as an offensive line, you've got the advantage of knowing the snap count, so those gaps have closed in that defensive line.
Holmen looking to capitalize on their great field position, and we are going to get a false start.
Yep. A little delayed on that.
And Scott, does this
on that snap?
Does this change the play call?
Like I said before, I almost wonder if, well, definitely not a quarterback keeper here. But those gaps definitely do widen out a little bit for that defensive line.
And Eichhoff split off to the right, and now the Logan defense jumping. So right now we're just playing pre-snap chess at the moment.
So now we're going to move back to the 2.5-yard line.
And Holmen not even huddling. Looks like they had that play call lined up. Williams under center, and defense did jump a little bit, but if they didn't cross that neutral zone, it is of no consequence. Barth in motion, will be a toss to the senior. Barth with a crowd to run through, and Jack Barth lowers his shoulder and tackled out of bounds at about the 1-yard line.
We got a good defensive stand there.
Valiant stop
right on the goal line
by the Ranger defense. Gutsy effort by Barth. But Logan blew that play up from the start.
That's a great job by that defense stringing that play out, not giving Jack a lane to cut up in.
Now Logan with a lot of momentum, but their backs are to the wall as Check under center in his own end zone. We'll see if Logan just looks to create some space. Still shotgun formation too for the Rangers. As Roberts just fights out of the end zone, Scott.
Holmen,
sorry, that'll
defense looking for the safety call on that.
It's like Bosch, the ball carrier. Looking for Roberts on the sideline right now. Hard guy to miss, number 1. Yeah, it is Bosch in the backfield with Check, and Tristan Brennan knew what he did right away, and that will give the Rangers some much-needed breathing room. Now 2nd down and 5. Ball at the Rangers 6. On check on the keeper. Tackled by Nat Miller at about the 7. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. And opportunity for a big stop by the Vikings. Still in solid hold of the field position battle here to open the first half.
Ball spotted at the 7-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 3 for Rangers.
One man split out to each side. Owen check on the left, wing back on the left as well. Will be a give to Bosch, who is met right at the line by Nat Miller and Smith.
Yeah, fourth and 3 to go.
An obvious punting situation for the Rangers. Well, the Vikings unable to capitalize deep in Ranger territory on the first drive, but looks like they could still end up with
pretty good field position to start out here. And a good defensive stand by the defense.
I won't discount the leg of Czech. See how he gets it off, and swerving off to the right. Looks like it will be Viking ball at the Logan 33-yard line. Already midway through the 3rd quarter. The 2nd drive for the Holmen offense, who started off that opening drive in the 2nd half with aplomb and just unable to seal the deal in the red zone. 1st down and 10. The Logan 32. Alish in motion. Midline triple. Barth with the pitch, and Alish, huge Alish block. Barth getting all the way up to the 23-yard line. We'll see what the spot is. Nonetheless, it'll be a favorable position for the Vikings on this next play.
Yeah, great block there by AJ. Something he's been doing all year long.
And it will indeed move the chains for the Vikings. So 1st down and 10 at the 22-yard line. And one of my favorite plays that Coach Kowalski runs. It's the defense off center. Be a give to Kane as he crosses the 20-yard line.
Again, running those quick gives up the middle to the fullback, trying to keep that defense honest and soften up the outsides a little bit.
And clock wasn't running there for a moment. Now 2nd down and 7. Eichhoff split off to the left. Right now, Tisdale in at tight end. Will be a pass by Williams. Looking to Eichhoff in the corner and off the hands. Covered by Stanton, but
it's good coverage there by Stanton. I mean, looked like their arms got tangled up a little bit as they were both making an attempt at the ball, so no pass interference call. Good job by Eichhoff coming back to the ball there.
yeah, Eichhoff would be looking, what would that be, 3 catches, 3 touchdowns if you got a hold of that one.
It's a good percentage.
3rd down and 8. Williams keeps it and just basically has to eat the play. Tackled in the backfield.
Swallowed up there. So a little bit more manageable field goal here. Looks like that's what's about to happen.
Yeah, especially, I mean,
as the special teams unit makes their way out to the
given the
field.
yardage, based how that first drive ended, I think you just got to get some points on the board.
Right.
After 2 possessions this deep in Ranger territory. So Needham looking to make it a 1-point game. This will be a 30-yard attempt for the junior. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and
good.
It is good. Looked like it was going left there for a moment, but fought the wind, and Vikings make it a 1-point game off the 37-yard kick by Needham. We'll take a 60-second break and be back here with MVC football on WKTY.
Next Level Exteriors, taking your home's exterior to the next level, installing Class 4 impact-resistant shingles and offering premium siding options to stand the test of time. Check out nextlevelexteriorsllc.com for a free consultation. Next Level Exteriors in Holmen.
Your carpet looks clean, but it's a jungle of spills, pet dander, and allergens. Lappins will turn that jungle back into a carpet. Dirt and grime are no match for their specialized truck-mounted units and the latest technology. Find Lappins online. Clean happens with Lappins.
For any plumbing problems, big or small, La Crosse area homeowners trust Bernie Buckner Inc. Their experienced plumbers are available 24/7 for emergencies and a full range of residential services. Bernie Buckner, the name homeowners trust for reliable plumbing service. When your car is in the shop, it's nerve-wracking. Relax with the techs at Andy's Main Street Auto. For over 50 years, Andy's has been repairing your car from routine maintenance to major repairs. Andy's Main Street Auto, a service station that cares about service.
Holmen set to kick off here on WKTY. After a 37-yard field goal by Needham put the Vikings within 1. To open the second half scoring. Fielded by Stanton. And Stanton
swallowed up right away. Looked like he had a lane there.
Wow, what a tackle there by Avery Smith. You wouldn't see it if you saw them up close. And yeah, there's some laundry on the field that'll get sorted out. It's got Avery Smith. And looks like 6 feet, 170 pounds. Aiden Smith, 6'2", 225. Believe it or not, they are the Smith twins.
Yes.
According to Dad Dan, look and act nothing alike.
Grandpa Dan.
Grandpa Dan. You know, I hope I look like Dan when I'm his age.
Right?
Then.
I've known Dan for a long time.
Well, I guess, yeah, if he's known you for a long time, then he's about grandpa age. That checks out.
Although my kids are the same age as those two.
Stanton in motion. Logan with the ball at their own 7 after the penalty. And Bosch just able to get up to the 9 before being tackled by Faraday.
Good pursuit.
How many safeties do you see? Usually when a safety has a high amount of tackles, I mean, Faraday's 3rd in tackles on the team. Sometimes could be worrisome, but Faraday, the amount of first level of tackles that he has, just impressive.
Yeah, just rolling up and great pursuit, great open field tackle.
And Maxine Roberts, I think, just out of the game. Don't see him on the sideline. So hope he's okay for the playoff push.
Right.
Let's check with the wide open Stanton. That'll pick up a first down and then some. I think there was a breakdown in coverage as no one around him will move the chains. Stan, great route running, and I think A.J. Alice, usually pretty disciplined.
Yeah, I think the outside backer just kind of
might have just got
a
caught
little bit
with his eyes in the backfield. First down and 10 for the Rangers at their own 24. Bosch swallowed up. Good luck to stat keeper Bennett King on crediting a tackle to someone there.
I don't think there's a button on his stat tracker that just says defense.
Call that one a team tackle. Got 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Logan with the lead, but by the slimmest of margins. Second down and 8. Another give to Bosch, and again, nothing going. This Holmen defense really slowing down the run game of the Rangers.
Yeah, a little different story without Roberts in there. Still got to be aware of the threat of Czech running the ball and or passing.
Yeah, Czech has been dangerous, especially on those read options. We see how it works in an option offense, right?
Yes.
The line blocks, the quarterback makes the right read. There's a lot of space to operate with. And a little reverse here as Stanton looking for an opening and tackled by who else but Mason Fleury. That'll be 4th down.
Defense bit just a little bit on that, but not enough that they couldn't recover.
Yeah, credit to Fleury. Stayed disciplined. And the Rangers will be punting again, looking to get some momentum here in the second half as the Ranger offense. But this is, saw what happened in the first half. First 24 minutes were kind of slow, or sorry, the first 20 minutes were somewhat slow.
And a lot of fireworks after that.
Let's check back to punt. Right to Barth, who takes it at his own 38. And Barth, little spin-a-rooney. Kicks out a tackler and gets to the 49-yard line. Again, more advantageous field position for the Vikings. And Barth,
Nice
not
little
often you
move
see
there.
a spin move.
Nice little stutter step, high step over the tackler.
Pulled out all the tools in his belt in that one.
You know, sometimes I think just that little maneuvering in the backfield to allow a little bit of time for your blockers to get set up.
And will be a play action. Wide open, A.J. Allison dropped. Was right on the mark with Williams. And
yeah, AJ's going to be kicking himself after that one. Watching that, he was thinking greener pastures of the touchdown.
A lot of open room in front of him. Scott, this is what we're talking about, executing on those pass plays by both these run-heavy teams. Logan winning in that department right now, winning this game.
Yeah, I mean, if you can do that, you get the defense lulled to sleep a little bit.
Will be a toss to Barth, who shakes off one man in the backfield, lowers his shoulder, and gives Holmen a 3rd and more manageable. Bosch was in on the tackle.
Quick update on the Anna Central game. It looks like score is 12-6 on Alaska. And it looks like Onalaska is driving with 1 minute to go in the third quarter.
Oh, so we are at about the same spot right now. Got to be
Yes,
some
we are.
Mississippi Valley fans at home that are might be double screening it right now.
Yes, unfortunately that is on another network, so I cannot do split screen on that game.
Kane tackled about the 42. We'll move the chains.
If I did split screen or picture-in-picture of our other streaming team, you would get exactly the same game.
Fair, yeah, that's right. Hence why this one is the WKTY Bowl tonight. Maybe we have some hardcore commentary fans in here that just listen to both games and see how different that experience is. A midline triple. Williams, a lot of room for a couple of options. And
AJ.
Oh, there is a flag, and that is on the backside of the play too, Scott. And a holding for a run-heavy offense. We'll say holding right now. Could be.
Well, if I were a betting man, that would be what I would think the call was.
They are called drive killers for a reason, so we'll see how Holmen responds. Oh, it looks like
that's definitely a killer.
A cut block, yeah.
That'd be a 15-yard penalty.
So first down and 25.
Yeah. If you are going to block below the knees, you need to initiate that contact above the waist.
First down, 25 yards to go.
And, they did run the clock after that, so that takes us to the fourth quarter, Scott. And we have a 1-point game here at Swanson Field to close out the regular season. We'll flip fields, and we'll be back here on WKTY.
Holmen Cheese is hiring. You can earn over $20 an hour with excellent benefits. Be part of the industry's leading manufacturer of dairy and plant-based cheeses. Apply now at holmancheese.com. Holmen Cheese, where your future begins.
Fuel your day with the Grind Coffee House in Holmen. Enjoy weekly flavors with Wonder State coffee and delicious treats from the area's top bakeries. Swing by the drive-thru or relax inside. Visit the Grind Coffee House in Holmen. Get to know them better at thegrindholmen.com.
What they're doing over there.
Your trusted neighbor in banking. With over 150 years of experience as a walk-in, full-service bank, WNB Financial is honored to bring their tradition of excellence to the Holmen community. Walk in, say hello, and make your financial goals a reality.
Knowing where to start your next project gets a lot easier at Beaver Builder Supply. The showroom is open, local, and interactive. Take the first step on your home project at beaverbuildersupply.com. Beaver Builder Supply, proudly supporting the Holmen Vikings.
Fourth quarter action here at Swanson Field on WKTY, and fans are jumping around here. It's a little different fourth quarter tradition than the partying in the USA that the Vikings fandom does. Oh, and to play action, Williams looking deep down the middle, trying to find Eichhoff, and intercepted by Stanton. Oh, and Eichhoff laying the lumber. You know, I'll be honest, Scott, I didn't know if Ryland had that in him. But the track star showing off his defensive skills there, and that's what you got to do. You got to turn into a defender.
Yeah, I hate to show the interception, but really want to see that tackle.
And Stan just got up there, hawked the ball down. And great form there by Eichhoff. May have been a little high on the pads, but he got the job done. Yeah, Central, 5-team fumble recoveries, 11, now 12 interceptions. That's Stanton's 4th interception on the year, so they are ball hawks in that category. Now check on the keeper, up to the 43. This Logan offense. Good first play on the first quarter. Allison on the tackle.
Second down and a long 2 for the Rangers. All fired on 43-yard line.
It's got mixed feelings on the interception. Of course, you don't want the interception, but on 1st and 25, are you just looking for a shot? And if it's an interception, it's almost an arm punt at that juncture. Check again on the option keeper. We'll set up another first down. So we saw Roberts as the hot hand. Now Check starting to pick up some steam. I want to give a shout out to playing at the wing spot, Hudson Davis, whose name we've called over the last few years quite a few times. And the wingback spot for the Rangers, not the most glorious position, right? You're basically the lead blocker for this team, but he gets the job done. Speaking of that, Bosch running behind him with another pulling blocker, and Cogburn. Flurry on the tackle.
3-yard gain in that play, and then 2nd and 7.
Bosch making it 2nd down and 7.
For athletes of the month for September at Logan High School, ASL Soccer, Nevada, Guyon, Girls Golf, Cecilia Orange.
We'll keep an eye here.
Girls Cross Country,
Logan, if they do end up going down and scoring, even with that touchdown, that's just going to give them a 7-point lead.
Check looking to his left, looking deep for Stanton, and leaping up, and
that was a beautiful
Stanton.
And great coverage,
right
too.
Now the MVP early in the 4th quarter for the Rangers. Yeah, Landon Kelly all over that.
He's turned back facing the ball. Might have jumped just a little too early and on his way back down, and Stanton able to pick that ball out of the air and come down with it.
And I'm sure the Rangers commentary crew saying that Stanton might have mossed the defender on that one. The placement by Check is give to Bosch. No gain on the play. Looks like there was a little push there by the line. It's a 2nd down and a long 7. You talk about that business decision for Logan if they get in the end zone. Vikings defense. Let's see if they can keep it a 1-point game for Williams and crew.
Do they
check?
If Logan does get in the end zone, do they go for 1, go for 2?
Yeah, they do have a kicker at their disposal on the sidelines. Third down and 2. It's got less than 8 minutes remaining, so Rangers going up 2 scores. Make that a tall mountain to climb for the Vikings. Check again. Right in that B gap. Looks like this Logan line at the moment. It's getting all the push they need. It'll be another Ranger first down.
And importantly for them, they're keeping the clock running too.
This is what Drew Kelly would like to call death by 1,000 paper cuts at the moment. Be a give to Bosch up the middle and swallowed up.
Smith on the tackle.
Yeah, Aiden Smith.
Aiden Smith, number 44 on the tackle for Holmen.
Well, 2nd down and goal.
And football, Preston Elston.
Will be end zone or bust for Rangers. The Vikings are looking to give their offense at least one more shot. Like you said, Scott, whoever ends up with the ball last in this game.
I mean, we could still see an overtime affair here.
not out of the question. Stanton in motion. Off tackle to Bosch, and Holmen with Flurry, Faherty in the backfield. Again, no gain. 3rd down and 10.
No gain. That'll be 3rd and goal. Ball's on the 10.
It's like the interim defensive coordinator, Adam Quam, dialing up a blitz. Two receivers to the left for the Rangers. Zellner.
You can watch the
Stanton in the slot.
Pass play here.
Going in motion. Looks like Holman staying in, man. And there's the slant up the middle. And wow, I think they called targeting on that. And that was.
I don't know that it was targeting helmet to helmet, but they were both standing upright.
That was great coverage by Kelly, and
I think we'll see if we can't catch the tail end of that.
Yeah, well,
no, not quick enough on the draw there.
Personal foul, targeting.
There is targeting against Barth, and that's just tough. I mean, and not automatic first down in high school football. So still 3rd down, but we'll be half a distance to the goal.
Yeah, I mean,
and if you're Barth, there's no malicious intentions. You don't know that the ball's coming out at that point.
No, and both players were upright, too, when they collided. So
tough penalty to get, but when it's helmet to helmet, the refs will call that. As check met in the backfield by Fleury, and Mason Fleury coming up big in the clutch.
Mason Fleury, number 14, made the tackle for Holmen.
Check a little slow getting up there. I think starting to feel a little bit of that Holmen defense punishment.
Oh, and he has been taking the rock a lot tonight.
Especially in the second half.
Just stepping up big. You forget that he's only a sophomore sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see a lot of him over the next couple of years. And he's only going to get better.
Oh, timeout by the Rangers. Scott, I think we need a timeout because this is going to be a jam-packed final 4:45. Logan up 1. We'll be back in 30 seconds on WKTY.
Dr. Chris Neely at Innate Life Family Chiropractic, partnered with Barge Berkeley Chiropractic in Holmen, provides the path to optimal health and well-being for your entire family. And he's a proud supporter of all Holmen Viking athletes. Search Innate Life Family Chiropractic in Holmen. A step into Hacienda Vieja in Holmen is a step into the traditions of Mexican food. Open 7 days a week, you can satisfy your cravings for street tacos, fajitas, all your favorites anytime at Hacienda Vieja in Holmen.
Next Level Exteriors, taking your home's exterior to the next level, installing Class 4 impact-resistant shingles and offering premium siding options to stand the test of time. Check out nextlevelexteriorsllc.com for a free consultation. Next Level Exteriors in Holmen.
Your carpet looks clean, but it's a jungle of spills, pet dander, and allergens. Lappins will turn that jungle back into a carpet. Dirt and grime are no match for their specialized truck-mounted units and the latest technology. Find Lappins online. Clean happens with Lappins.
Welcome back to WKTY. This is as good as it gets in NBC football. Holmen down 1, but the Logan Rangers are driving it as a 4th down at the Viking 5-yard line.
Let's see if we see some trickery here.
Most of the crowd on both sides is on their feet. Stanton in motion. Check looking to his left, trying to find Stanton, and now pressure to Check, trying to scoot through, but the Holmen defensive line holds strong.
Tackle for loss there. Great pressure by Brent.
Also,
was that Brennan or Jepson?
Partially a coverage sack, too.
Right.
Stanton is found himself open and available in the pass game all night. Saw Czech look for him and had nothing going. Tried to use his legs and was just met by an armada of white jerseys. Colin Scott, it is gut check time for the Holmen Vikings. First down and 10 out of your own. This is the stuff you dream about as a kid, right?
Right. I mean, if anything, unlike that play right there, you need positive yardage, right, Teague?
Tackle in the backfield, and with this offense, it's hurry up offense essentially too.
I mean, we saw that we got a field goal earlier. Field goal wins it, so you know you don't need a big play to score a touchdown right now. You just need to get into field goal range.
Second down and 11. Barth in motion, midline triple. Pitch to Alish, and a great block by Jack Barth. Alish with a lot of room to run on the sideline and gets up to the 25. Out of bounds, even more importantly.
Yep, stopping that clock.
And some much-needed breathing room. 20-yard run by number 22. First down and 10 for the Vikings. Their own 26. 3:55 remaining. Toss to Barth, looking for the sideline, and a lot of sideline as Barth will run out of bounds. Bosch was there, and I like that move by Barth. Could have fought for more yards, but also, are you playing the game, and do you want Logan to get the ball again?
Right.
Second down and 2.
Well, and for those of you watching at home that are interested in the Brewers game, I don't know what the score is, but judging by the texts that are coming through, they did not win.
Well, Brewers game's still going on, but
not
as exciting as what we have going on here.
Yes, we are definitely glad that you guys are tuned in and watching us here tonight.
We have an official timeout. No gain on that play, so third down and a long one. So Jepson does need to come out. So James Wing. I think Jepson maybe just for one play. I'm still looking for a fresh set of downs. Williams off to his left, sneaks through, and
nice little stutter step there, waiting for that opening.
Stays in bounds, but until the ball is placed. Quick placement there by the refs.
3 minutes left. Still a lot of time on the clock here.
Yeah, with 3 timeouts to operate with as well.
Probably keeping at least one in your pocket, set up for a field goal.
Dalen Herman split off to the left. Will be a counter to Barr that bounces off his lineman. Gets up to the 45. Second down and 3. Sky, you see that flag blowing. It is would be to the back of Brock Needham, and it. Barth in motion. Jack Barth again, another great alley. Credit to the O-line into Ranger territory.
I don't think he got the benefit of that spot there. I mean, when he got tackled, it moved him and the ball about another foot, or another yard rather.
Yeah, so never mind. At the Ranger 48. past the 2-minute mark. No 2-minute warning at the high school level. We're going to keep playing ball. Vikings looking to get into field goal territory, and Colin Williams tackled by the big man, Jesse Likey. And Coach Kowalski will take his first timeout. Scott, we'll keep it here on this timeout, as I think things are only going to heat up, so I think we'll take the time now to thank our sponsors. We want to thank Bernie Buckner, Lappin's, Andy's Main Street Auto, Enhanced Driving Institute, Holmen Cheese, The Grind Coffee House, W&B Financial, Beaver Builder Supply, and Nate Barge Chiropractic, Hacienda Vieja, Next Level Exteriors, and of course, Firefighters Credit Union.
Yeah, and we want to thank everybody out there for tuning in and watching this awesome game that we got going tonight. Take a look here. And we got 227 people tuned in right now. I'm guessing from all over the country.
place. I mean, we know Eli Kane's family watching from Brazil. Folks from all over the country, as we usually see, and midline triple, pitch to Barth. Nice block there. Pitch to Alish. Nice block by Barth. Sorry, I'm just so used to saying toss to Barth. Blew the call, but the Viking offense didn't blow the play. Became a victim of the moment there. First down and 10 for the Vikings. Ball's at the 34.
Nice by Barth.
Dare I say, Scott, they are in field goal range, but I think you got some clock to kill, and you want to
get it a little bit closer, a little bit more of a sure thing.
Alish in motion. Give to Kane. Eli Kane with the cut in. Kane going to go all the way. Ball will be no call yet.
I don't know how they can. That last hit took him into the end zone.
Oh, and Kane is down.
Let's take a look here.
Yeah, we'll one more look at the play. And I thought for a moment the Rangers were going to let him score, just for a chance at the ball back. And good read, Kane. What a cutback by the senior. And
yeah, I mean, that last hit, his butt was on the end line.
Yeah, I mean, Victor Caranja there, the one laying the hit. And Scott, we're going to take a break here while they liberate the spot. It won't be a touchdown, but more important, we'll be back once things get sorted out on the field. WKTY.
Enhanced Driving Institute has flexible classroom training or a self-guided online format. They offer pickup and drop-off from the Holmen High School with instructors who are your neighbors. Voted best of La Crosse County 3 straight years, EDI will have your Viking driving safe and soon.
Holmen Cheese is hiring. You can earn over $20 an hour with excellent benefits. Be part of the industry's leading manufacturer of dairy and plant-based cheeses. Apply now at holmancheese.com. Holmen Cheese, where your future begins.
Welcome back, folks. High school football on WKTY. Eli Kane walking off. And obviously shaking up. That was just a good football hit by the Logan defender. No touchdown. If you're the Vikings, are you looking for pay dirt right away on this one, or do you try to drain a timeout or two from Logan?
Well, it looks like they're set up in victory formation here to maybe just run the clock down just a little bit.
And the false start. So
that big mental error there on the O-line.
They were,
and I hate to call out the centers because I was a center. There was a lot of people moving, both on the line and I I believe I saw Barth move too. So it was almost like it was a
Might have been a communication center thing.
little problem.
One of those where the official might say false start on everyone but the center.
Center, yep. So, not ideal here because, you know, we have seen that Brock Needham can make the field goal, but again, nothing is guaranteed.
Well, especially down one. There's a little added pressure element as opposed to a point after attempt.
So, ball security right now, positive yardage.
And give to Faraday, who runs
Or
behind
you
a
just run it
wall
all
of
the way
Vikings.
in.
And John Faraday, I mean, if you could credit Eli Kane for the assist, got them to that point, and Faraday takes it in for yet another lead change, this time with 1:02 remaining in the game.
So, Holmen up by 5. Do you go for 2? I'd
Yes.
almost say yes.
Yep.
We'll take another look at that touchdown run here real quick. Great push by that O-line.
Reminds me of my old wing T days from a play called the wedge to the fullback, and the line just kind of formed a
Everybody
perfect
crashed down,
fly.
yeah.
That's a beautiful flying V.
Sounds like a Mighty Ducks reference.
Timeout by the Vikings.
So we might as well keep it right here, Teague.
Yeah, we'll get an update on Central.
We'll take a
and
look at
on
that.
Alaska.
If I can find the game here.
Given the lay of the land here, 1:02 remaining. Vikings up 5, looking to go for 2, put them up 7, and we won't discount any touchdowns here, Scott.
No.
Logan gets in the end zone. They're probably going for 2, as we've seen all night.
So right now, on Alaska Central, it looks like it is 20-14 on Alaska with 1:43 to go, and I'm trying to look to see who's got Anna's got the ball, and they are driving on the Central 25.
Yeah, first down and 10. And, oh, look, they're just taking these right now. So, at the moment, we're going to knock on this plywood right here. If results stand on both sides, then it looks like we have a tie in the MVC conference.
If we convert. Oh, yeah.
In the
here I was thinking, for some reason, total brain fart there. Forgot that we had just scored a touchdown.
So they're just going for the point after, and it is up. It is good. And it is a 24-18. We will take a 60-second break and be back for the last 60 seconds of football. Holmen up 6 on WKTY.
Fuel your day with the Grind Coffee House in Holmen. Enjoy weekly flavors with Wonder State Coffee and delicious treats from the area's top bakeries. Swing by the drive-thru or relax inside. Visit the Grind Coffee House in Holmen. Get to know them better at thegrindholmen.com.
Your trusted neighbor in banking. With over 150 years of experience as a walk-in, full-service bank, WNB Financial is honored to bring their tradition of excellence to the Holmen community. Walk in, say hello, and make your financial goals a reality.
Knowing where to start your next project gets a lot easier at Beaver Builder Supply. The showroom is open, local, and interactive. Take the first step on your home project at beaverbuildersupply.com. Beaver Builder Supply, proudly supporting the Holmen Vikings.
Dr. Chris Neely at Innate Life Family Chiropractic, partnered with Barge Berkeley Chiropractic in Holmen, provides the path to optimal health and well-being for your entire family. And he's a proud supporter of all Holmen Viking athletes. Search Innate Life Family Chiropractic in Holmen.
Back to high school football on WKTY. Brock Needham set to kick off after the 5th lead change of the game, this time putting the Vikings up 6.
I mean,
62 seconds
this drama,
remaining.
Teague, another great classic.
And Scott, we saw 3 scores in the last 80 seconds of the first half. And little wind to his back, anticipate a Needham touchback.
Not giving the Rangers an opportunity to return the ball.
And Logan short a timeout. Not short a time. They have 2 timeouts remaining. So you see Owen check on the sideline. I think Logan might be spreading it out a little more. And the stats may not show it, but the Rangers can still put the ball in the air when they need to.
Yeah, I think close to 500 yards passing for Czech. So
2-by-2 set. Czech looking to his left. And gonna opt to run. Picks up about 3. Flurry chasing him out of bounds. Logan doesn't need to get to the end zone. That play, more importantly for the Vikings, just killed a lot of clock.
Good coverage on that play. Would have been nice had Fleury been able to tackle him inbounds and keep that clock running or force Logan to burn a timeout.
You can tell Czech just looking for the deep ball right now. 3 receivers to the right.
We got a blitz on the far side.
Yeah, Nat Miller closing in on the sophomore, and Czech able to slide out and find Stanton, but Stanton drops it, and Fleury with the push there at the end. Close call there.
Continuation, and then he pulled off. 7. Pulled back a little bit.
Third down and 7. Vikings looking to, as we assume what we saw correctly from the Onalaska Central game. Looking to clinch a share.
Nat Miller comes in on that backside blitz again.
There he is, almost unblocked. Czech just going to run this one, and be a timeout called. Yeah, defensive coordinator for the evening.
Interim
defensive coordinator. There we go. Way to keep it concise. Adam, he must see something that he likes with that, because Nat Miller has been unblocked both times as an edge rusher. And I always wonder, just for the run play there, maybe just by design to get a reset here for the Rangers. Because those first 2 plays, not what you're looking for.
No, right now, they're obviously looking for the first down marker. Don't need any more than that. 40 seconds, get that first down, stops the clock. Don't need to go for the home run play right now.
Fourth down and 6. Rangers now with just 1 timeout remaining. They need this one if they want to keep the drive going. Holmen, who has put the clamps on this offense, here to start this final drive.
Trips right.
Check. Looking
And
for an
he is
open man.
going deep.
Firing up the middle and intercepted. There he is.
That will seal the game.
Dalen Herman high pointing it. Making the big play when it counts.
We'll take another look at that play. That one is definitely worthy.
Check. Had to throw it deep, throw it into the wind. Was
pass.
looking for Bosch, and Herman right there just playing that center field spot, making a huge play. Is the junior.
So Holmen calling a timeout here. I'm guessing so that they can get their offense set just to kill the clock here.
Yeah, we'll just be 1 play. Wow, what a game.
Even with the timeout that Logan has, can't stop the clock enough. So, playoffs next week.
Brackets will come out tomorrow morning.
Yep. We don't know where we'll be, who we'll be facing, but we will be there covering Holmen football as far as they go.
Safe to say. And as far as they go, hopefully for the first round this week, we mean just in Holmen.
Holmen, yes.
You mean both level-wise and
level-wise, yes. Up until the final one, which we can't do. That darn WIA.
You know, if we just had a couple $1 million lying around, I'm sure we could get the rights. There it is, the kneel by Williams. And that should do it. Coach Kowalski pumped up. I mean, anytime you get a win over a Logan team like this. So Barth and Stanton hugging it out. You see the respect between these two teams.
A hard-fought game. You can't – and no dirty play at all.
There's some bad blood rivalries. The Logan-Holmen rivalry is just one out of mutual respect.
Yeah.
As Scott will take us to a post game here. Quick look at the scoring summary. First quarter, Logan got on the board first. 13-yard passing touchdown from Czech to Elson. Second quarter, things heated up quickly as Williams had a 9-yard run, followed by a Roberts 9-yard run. One scrimmage play later, Barth had a 60-yard run. Two scrimmage plays later, Czech had a 1-yard run. Those last three all in the matter of a minute and 20 seconds. Then in the second half, it was all Vikings on the scoreboard as Needham with a 37-yard field goal in the third quarter. And then Faraday off that 50-yard run, aided by the 50-yard run by Kane. Punched the ticket to the end zone with 1:02 remaining, and that was the final score, the fifth and final lead change of the evening, Scott, that put the Vikings up 24-18. And all I have to say is, wow, this was everything you wanted in a football game, right? I mean,
right.
You could see adjustments were made. There were big plays. There were big defensive plays as well. The couple of turnovers, they got the sloppiness out of the way right away. I mean, 2 turnovers on each side, so turnover battle was even. It's just another hard-nosed, smash-mouth football game between the Vikings and the Rangers.
You know, and I think second half, for the Vikings, it did help a little bit that Maxim Roberts wasn't out there. We're hoping that he is okay heading into the playoffs next week. You know, like you said, it was a hard-fought battle on both sides of the ball. I mean, just back and forth, and the end of that first half, exchanging scores, and then second half, long drives resulting in nothing, and then, you know, eventually here at the end of the game, it was Holmen who basically had the ball at the end, and that proved to be the winning factor for them.
Yeah. It was a fun one here tonight at Swanson Field. The Rangers, 6-3 on the year, 4-3 in conference. Don't know if they'll have a home game or not first round, but they are in the playoffs. They're dancing, and that's what last year they came in, made it all the way to round 4, and they have a pretty talented team. Could we see them make a run again? We'll find out. The Vikings, I think, put themselves at a solid spot potentially for a 2 seed here, Scott. So got to win the first one, but positioned to potentially have 2 home games in a row. Don't quote me on that, because the computer matrix does crazy things. So.
Right. Yeah, we'll see those brackets come out tomorrow. We will post on the WKTY webpage, or Facebook page and web page, where we'll be covering the game from next week. So hope everybody can tune in and cheer on their Holmen Vikings.
Yeah, and beautiful night. Still pretty warm out, actually,
it is.
for the middle of October. We still have great football weather, as always. And one more time, we want to thank all of our sponsors. I want to thank Grant for getting in on the camera action and making things happen behind the scenes. Scott, I want to thank you for all the production magic you make happen. And now you get to take those talents to the playoffs. We want to thank everyone for who's tuned in tonight and throughout the season. Without you, we wouldn't be doing this probably. So it's been a great night, and get ready, buckle up your seatbelts for the playoff,
it's
folks.
One and done, or one loss, and you know you got to keep on winning now, right?
Win or go home, survive in advance, whatever you want to call it. It is one of the best times of the year, and with that, signing off on behalf of Scott and myself, I'm Teague Fenwick. Have a great night.